Have you ever noticed that no matter how hard you try to save, your money seems to disappear by the end of the month? This doesn't happen by accident. Silent financial villains are stealing your money every day, and the worst part is that they hide in habits and choices that seem harmless. Today, I'm going to expose the 15 biggest financial villains sabotaging your finances and show you how to eliminate them once and for all. Imagine redirecting that lost money toward your dreams, investments, or even paying off your debts. And stay with me until the end, because the last villain on this list is something almost everyone does, but few realize how much it impacts their wallet. Let's get started. One. Impulse purchases. Have you ever walked into a store to buy something simple, only to walk out with items you never planned to purchase? This isn't a coincidence. Stores use strategies like flash sales, attractive discounts, and even ambient music to encourage impulse buying. While these purchases may seem small, they quickly add up. A study revealed that Americans spend an average of $276 per month on impulse purchases. That's over $3,000 a year that could be used for more productive purposes. To combat this, create a shopping list before leaving home and commit to sticking to it. Another powerful tip: wait 24 hours before making an online purchase. Often, the desire fades, and you save money. 2. Hidden bank fees. Maintenance fees for accounts, out-of-network ATM charges, and credit card interest are silent villains that drain your money. To make matters worse, many of these costs go unnoticed because they appear as small amounts on your monthly statements. In 2022, Americans spent $12 billion just on bank fees. This is money that could be invested or saved, but is often wasted due to a lack of attention to detail. The solution? Look for digital banks that offer no-fee accounts and reimburse ATM charges. Additionally, review your statements regularly to identify unnecessary charges and avoid carrying credit card balances. 3. Unused subscriptions. Subscription services you forgot to cancel are a common trap. How many of us are still paying for a workout app, a streaming service, or a digital magazine we haven't used in months? According to studies, 2/3 of Americans waste money on unused subscriptions, adding up to an average of $240 per year. While this may seem small, the financial impact grows over the years. Take a moment to review your bank statements. Use tools like financial management apps to identify active subscriptions. Cancel any that don't add value to your routine immediately. 4. Unnecessary brand purchases. Many people believe that famous brands are synonymous with superior quality. In reality, what you're paying for is the logo and the marketing behind the product. This applies to clothing, accessories, eyewear, and even food. For example, popular eyewear brands are often made by the same manufacturers as cheaper brands, but are sold at significantly higher prices. The extra cost rarely reflects superior quality. Research generic or independent alternatives. They often provide the same quality at a fraction of the price. Compare prices and read reviews to make more informed decisions. 5. Food waste. In the United States, 40% of food purchased is wasted. This is one of the biggest financial villains for families, who end up throwing away food that wasn't consumed before it spoiled. This issue isn't just environmental, but also financial. Buying more than you need or failing to plan meals can result in hundreds of dollars being literally thrown in the trash. Plan your meals weekly, and buy only what you know you'll consume. Additionally, store food properly to extend its shelf life and avoid waste. 6. Late payment fees. Forgetting to pay a bill can be expensive. Late fees on credit cards, for example, can be as high as $35 per occurrence. On top of that, accumulated interest makes the situation even worse. This habit not only drains your budget, but can also impact your credit score, making future financing more difficult or increasing interest rates. The solution is to set up automatic payments for your fixed expenses and use reminders on your phone for specific due dates. This small change can save you hundreds of dollars over the course of a year. 7. Large and inefficient cars. Large cars might seem attractive because of the comfort and status they offer, but if they aren't necessary for your routine, they can become a constant source of financial waste. These vehicles consume more fuel, have higher insurance premiums, and cost more to maintain. For those living in urban areas or with simpler routines, they're often an unnecessary luxury. Consider smaller, more economical, or hybrid vehicles. They not only reduce costs, but also save you time and money in your daily life. 8. Excessive spending on entertainment. Entertainment is important, but frequent expenses on movie theaters, concerts, or expensive club memberships can strain your budget without you even noticing. For instance, spending $50 per week on leisure activities adds up to more than $2,600 per year, money that could be redirected toward more meaningful financial goals. Look for free or low-cost alternatives like community events, movie nights at home, or outdoor activities. Set a monthly entertainment budget and stick to it. 9. Unnecessary extended warranties. When you purchase an electronic device or an appliance, the salesperson often offers an extended warranty. While it might seem like a good idea, most people never use these warranties. In many cases, the manufacturer's original warranty already covers the most likely issues. Additionally, you end up paying for something you probably won't need. Research the original warranty coverage before accepting an extension. Often, it's better to save that money for a potential emergency. 10. Lottery. The dream that becomes a waste. The lottery is often seen as a magical solution to financial problems. After all, who hasn't dreamed of winning millions with a simple ticket? But here's the reality. The chances of winning Powerball, for example, are 1 in 292 million. The problem is that many people regularly spend small amounts, believing that, this time it will happen. These small amounts add up quickly. Spending $10 per week on lottery tickets means spending over $500 per year, money that could be invested with guaranteed returns. Replace the habit of playing the lottery with consistent investments, such as contributing to a retirement fund or a high-yield savings account. It may not be as exciting as dreaming of winning millions, but it's a reliable path to building real wealth. 11. Dining out, a frequent villain. Dining out or ordering delivery might seem convenient, but it's one of the biggest expenses that sabotage the budgets of American families. A simple meal costing $15 might not seem like much, but doing it several times a week has a significant impact by the end of the month. Research shows that Americans spend, on average, $3,500 per year dining out. That money could be used to pay off debts, invest, or even plan a vacation. Cook at home whenever possible. Plan your meals for the week and focus on buying healthy and versatile ingredients. Reserve dining out for special occasions. It not only saves money, but also makes those moments more meaningful. 12. Poorly planned transportation. Many people spend more than they need on transportation, whether it's driving long distances daily, paying for expensive parking, or using public transportation inefficiently. Additionally, maintaining a large or unnecessarily luxurious car can drain even more money. For example, driving an extra 30 minutes every day can add hundreds of dollars annually in fuel, maintenance, and vehicle wear and tear. Plus, the time lost can also indirectly impact your productivity. To address this, optimize your routes and schedules. Consider carpooling, using public transportation, or even working remotely if possible. Choosing smaller, more economical vehicles can also make a significant difference in the long run. 13. Outdated technology and frequent upgrades. Keeping old electronics might seem cost-effective, but they often consume more energy and require frequent repairs, which can be expensive over time. On the flip side, constantly upgrading devices to keep up with trends is another form of financial waste. For example, keeping an old refrigerator can significantly increase your electricity bill, while buying the newest smartphone every year uses money that could be allocated to more important financial goals. The solution is to find a balance. Evaluate the repair and energy costs of your current devices, and upgrade only when necessary. Invest in efficient and durable appliances to reduce recurring expenses and gain more value in the long term. 14. Gifts. Under social pressure. Gifting can be a wonderful gesture, but many people buy expensive items solely to impress or meet social expectations. This leads to purchases that don't add real value for the recipient while straining the giver's budget. Imagine spending $100 on a gift that will be used only once, or, worse, forgotten in a corner. These expenses don't just hurt your wallet, they also create a cycle of consumption based on social pressure rather than necessity or meaning. Focus on meaningful gifts, such as experiences or personalized items. A homemade dinner, a handwritten letter, or a special outing can be more valuable and impactful than an expensive gift. 15. Daily coffee and beverage purchases. The habit of buying coffee from cafes is part of the daily routine for millions of people. While the cost of a coffee might seem small, usually between $3 and $6 per day, these expenses add up over the course of the year. For example, spending $5 per day on coffee amounts to more than $1,800 per year. This doesn't even include extras like muffins, sandwiches, or seasonal drinks, which can drive the daily cost even higher. It's a classic example of how small, frequent expenses can quietly drain your budget. Invest in a quality coffee maker to brew your own coffee at home. Buying coffee beans or pods is much cheaper in the long run. Save trips to cafes for special occasions or leisure moments, turning this daily habit into an occasional treat. Now that you know the 15 biggest financial villains, it's time to act. Small changes in your daily routine can bring huge results in the long term. It's not about making more money, it's about learning how to manage it wisely. As Warren Buffett once said, if you don't know how to manage money, earning more won't solve your problems. And the best way to start is by investing in knowledge. If you want to go further and transform your relationship with money, I recommend 3 incredible books. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. The links to these books are pinned in the comments below. Take a look. Investing in knowledge is the first step to changing your financial life. Now tell me, which of these villains are you going to tackle first? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share it with someone who needs this message.